Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation on why I care about young children. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I grew up in a house with a lot of children because all of my aunts and uncles lived with us, so I had a lot of cousins. I was also the oldest of 3 children and hence I was more caring and protective. I had to rescue my sister from being bullied in school, my brother as well because they were very vulnerable. As children, I grew up seeing my mother's love for children, especially for my cousins, because their parents were mostly busy working and my mother stepped up even though she was busy with her own kids. But this was only out of her love for children, and she has been my hero ever since. Because I learned to take care of people from her, I grew up in Bangladesh, which is one of the highest populations in the world, where a baby is born every 2 minutes. And because of so much poverty and lack of facilities, one newborn dies every 7 minutes. And most of these children end up on the street. I remember how it would break my heart to see young children on the streets without any clothes or food, and I remember how much it made me appreciate these children who still survived a life like that. And this brings me to the point that for me, caring for children started with the realization that the lives of young children are so important, and often this fact is ignored in many countries with high populations. This realization made me more compassionate towards young children as I grew up, and I did my best to help out because all of these kids really needed was someone to just care for them, someone to just give them the value of their life. My care for young children is also inspired by the works of people like Walt Disney, who, out of their passion and care for young children, dedicated their lives and effort to just bring happiness in the lives of young children all around the world through his characters and show us how the minds of these young children work. Then there are people like Dr. Seuss, who, through their range of creative books and characters, inspire young children to be themselves and encourage individuality and creativity. The language in Dr. Seuss books are also very child-friendly, so it's accessible for all children. And then, of course, there's Kevin Henkes, who is such a source of inspiration for me because the way he cares for children is different. He uses animals as characters because there's so many things related to children that he wants to show that would not be appropriate if he used human characters. His ideas are inspired by his own childhood, and he tells his story to the world so that he can make a difference in at least one child's life. There are also public speakers like Adora Vitak, who shares the same ideas as I do and think that the lives of young children are so important and adults can learn a lot from the lives of young children. I care about young children because I learn a lot from them every single day because I work with young children every day. There are teachers like me who share the same compassion towards young children, such as Takaru Tahazu, who thinks about providing the best opportunities for young children to grow. I believe I was given the opportunity as a child to grow naturally at my own pace, and I think that is important for children. When I see important leaders invest their time and energy on thinking about how to make the lives of young children better, it just inspires me more to act as a better role model for young children. I care about the betterment of these children because they are the future of our society. Big organizations like UNICEF exist only to protect the rights of young children in underprivileged countries, and I believe that if children weren't important, then there wouldn't be great minds behind these projects to develop policies only to protect the lives and rights of children. And I care about young children because I, just like UNICEF, realize that they need care. There is more coming up in my PowerPoint slides, which I will present in front of you.